Miguna's exact location and movement remained a preserve of state security and a subject of much speculation. From his last social media post, the self-styled NRM general was last located in a hospital at Dubai Airport, where he had been repatriated by Kenya's immigration and security agents after being drugged and forced onto an Emirates Airlines flight. Miguna says he has neither a passport of his acquired Canadian nationality nor his native Kenyan one. His saga bears the hallmarks of the tribulations of another controversial Kenyan sheikh called Balala, who 20 years ago was rusticated in a foreign land after his passport was revoked by the Kenya government. Like Miguna, Sheikh Balala was a thorn in the state's flesh. He led the proscribed Islamic Party of Kenya, which had become a nightmare for Kanu soon after the return to multi-party politics. Shortly after this Easter, Mombasa High Court Judge Eric Ogola will rule in a long-running compensation suit launched by the former radical preacher and political activist 21 years ago. Now living a less eventful life in a Mombasa flat, Balala turned 60 years on March 22. In an interview with The Star, he said he has prosecuted a strong case and believes he will prevail against what he calls the colonial state that still rules Kenya, after half a century of independence. Although the two cases bear some similarities, Miguna's woes pale in comparison to what Balala faced in the 1990s. Both are victims of ulterior political machinations, both are citizens whose conduct the state frowned upon, both tried to return to the country and were forced back out 4 times in Balala's case. Frustrated by his persistent activism through the now-defunct Islamic Party of Kenya, IPK, which he co-founded, the Mwa state suddenly snatched Balala's passport, cancelled it and declared he was not Kenyan. Angered by his confrontational politics, the Uhuru administration confiscated Miguna's passport, defaced it, declared him an alien and deported him. 20 years after he was allowed back into the country, Balala is still waiting for justice. He believes the conclusion of his suit, which has been heard by 5 different judges, has been delayed by political pressure on the judiciary after he allegedly rejected 2 bids during the Mwa and Kibaki administrations to settle out of court, or part with the 10% of the anticipated compensation.